So let's talk about this telenovela. So the story broke. It's about former Assemblymember Roger Hernandez, who termed out in 2016 and was running for Congress, and his ex-wife, then Councilwoman from Baldwin Park, Susan Rubio, accused him of domestic violence. And here's a little breakdown. Former Assemblymember Roger Hernandez termed out in 2016. His ex-sister-in-law is the current Assemblymember for the area, so basically she replaced him, and she is still in office. His ex-wife is the current senator of the area, and she is also running for the congressional seat that he ran for. His ex sister in law, Silva Rubio, ran for assembly, but she lost. This is what we know. They were married June 2013. Roger Hernandez filed for divorce. They were separated December 2014. They were divorced July 2016, and Roger Hernandez wasn't convicted of any crime. Fun facts, they're no, Blanca Rubio is known as Big Oil Blanca because Blanca and Susan both accept money from insurance companies and Big Oil. In December 2015, Roger announces that he's running for Congress. April 2016, he announces that he is ordered to stay away from his estranged wife. And in June 2016, he admits that his wife had a significant in his loss, significant role in his loss, and because of all of the drama, he then decides to not run for Congress anymore. This is the TV form that was leaked to the media. It's on the web. Who leaked it? Keep reading, find out. In November of 2016, his ex-sister-in-law, Blanca Rubio, became the assemblywoman for the area, and she is still in office. And then, shortly after, in 2018, no, 2017, she announced that Susan Rubio announced that she was running for Congress. And I mean, someone's milking it. The details. The sisters, Blanca Rubio's in the assembly. She's now in the Senate. I mean, in 2011, she posted about Rubio, Senator Rubio. She foreshadowing it. They try to throw their sister Silvio Rubio into the political arena. She loses. She was an oil candidate. What we know about Roger Hernandez now, May 2022, he filed a suit against the Rubio sisters against defamation and interference of contract. The lawsuit is still ongoing. What we know about Roger Hernandez now is he's moved on and he has a family of his own, according to court transcripts. Susan Rubio is running for Congress, a
Well, first of all, I want
congressional
to
seat
thank
that
Laura Richards for
her
all
ex
the
Roger
important
Hernandez
information
ran.
she shared. And, a lot of it resonates. And so, what I wanted to start off by saying is I'm also a survivor. And I think it's important for me to share that I also was trapped in an abusive relationship, as well as me and other panelists here today, because I served as the council member for the city where she currently is employed, City of Baldwin Park. And probably for the first time ever publicly, I will admit and share that my very own police department came to my house in one of the incidents that occurred, and I could not tell the truth. It was one of those moments where my police officers were saying.
So here are the transcripts. In the video, that previous video, you heard that she was talking about how she feels she was trapped. And so this is just a transcript where she admits otherwise. This is a cross-examination for Susan Rubio, where she says, when they were married, Roger filed for divorce. She admits that Roger Hernandez was the main supporter for her sister, Blanca Rubio, who's running for the assembly seat that he was in. She admits that they had roommates 6 months after being married, so they never really lived with each other. They have 3 different homes, one in Sacramento, one in the areas where where they lived, because Roger was 4 to 5 days away in Sacramento because of his job. Susan said that she wanted to reconcile the relationship. So how was she trapped? She said that she admits that she sent messages, text messages, emails, um, attempting to, you know, fix their marriage. So I'm not understanding how she felt trapped. I mean, he was ignoring her. She admits that they were ignoring each other at events. They went long periods of time without communicating with each other. She still wanted to kind of try to reconcile. There was a period of reconciliation where they were both trying to make things work. She said she felt safe in that period in 2015. She didn't need a restraining order. It didn't work out. It's off again, on again relationship. Sounds more toxic than anything. Um, she also says that, Roger Hernandez did not harass her in 2015. She admits that Roger Hernandez was ignoring her at events. Let's see what else. I mean, he filed for divorce in 2014. They had three different households. He was away 4 to 5 days out of the week. She tried to reconcile with him. Uh, looks like for delegate votes, trying to keep it cool, trying to have his support, still inviting him to meet. I mean, how does this person scared for her life? I mean, she admits she invited him to eat. She's telling him, "I love you still." At this point, um, she said he's trying to fix their marriage. She was liking his Facebook post. I mean, how is she trapped? Says they avoided each other. She was asked about going to events that he was hosting. She said she didn't remember, that she didn't recall. And I mean, there's photos here. How do you not recall if you went to an event that your ex or estranged husband was hosting? I mean, there's photos here, disproving that. Um, she wasn't invited. She says that she didn't get a personal invitation. She wasn't recognized at the event. She literally went in and went out. Um, she was there and I guess, as a last attempt. She admits that she leaked everything to the media, spoke to reporters, gave up messages between Roger and her. So I mean, this is somebody that had an intent to tarnish the name, right? I mean, shady.